Oh, it's been so long. So, who do I have the pleasure of running? What's going on with the sky? The Celdic Grand Market. Ah, I've missed you. Oh, I didn't miss that. It's been a while since the last time I was in Celdic. Those farmers said things were tense here, but I was expecting worse. Yeah, it doesn't actually seem that bad, even with the odd armored car here and there. That's probably evidence of how much this war is going in the Alliance's favor.
So they've let that get to their heads, have they?
We should start asking around to see if we can get anything out of the townsfolk. Here's hoping someone knows something about the rest of Class 7. Right. Oh, but one warning. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you this, but you're pretty high on the Noble Alliance's wanted list. Even if you're in your plain clothing, try not to stand out too much. Otherwise, it's all over. Understood.
Okay, let's get to work.
I'm gonna save. Alright, let's see. So we got 1, 2, 3. 2 exclamation marks and a cluster right there.
Really cannot be bothered with anything now. Especially with the Grand Market as dead as it is.
Is that a Thors uniform?
Huh? Pretty sure I know you from somewhere. Black hair, diligent attitude. Reen, is that you?
Becky? You know her? Yeah, we're in the same year at Thors. How'd you wind up here, Becky?
Hold up. You're the one who should be explaining yourself first. You can tell me about Blondie here while you're at it.
Okay, maybe we should all calm down a little first. Reen gave her a brief explanation of how he'd come to visit Celdic.
Well, I was daft for thinking I understand any of that. So basically, you're looking for the rest of Class 7?
That's the gist of it. You managed to make it from Thors to here on your own, right? Color me impressed.
Truth is, Hugo secured an escape route for us. That's how I managed to make it all the way here.
He was the student working at Kleist & Co., if I remember correctly. Helped, huh? Does that mean he's not here now?
I've got no idea what happened to him after that. We Bam chose the worst time to act all cool.
It might be a little insensitive of me to ask right now, but do you have any info about Thors or the other students? Anything on Class 7 in particular would be a huge help.
The girl I escaped with is over at the church. Other than that, I got a hee-haw. The provincial army doesn't really care much about us normal students either.
Really?
I was questioned a fair bit when I first got here, but after that, they just let me do whatever.
It's probably enough for them just knowing they can keep an eye on you. The second you start acting suspicious, they can swoop in and toss you in the slammer. And they probably see Class 7 as the most suspicious of all. Yeah, I know we'll have to sleep with one eye open around here. Well, thanks for letting us know, Becky. Just try and lay low for now.
Aye, that was the plan. Not like I've got the motivation to do anything with the grand markets in this sad state.
Alright, well, good to know about that. Gentlemen, how are you doing today? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I gotta swing by the inn, huh?
Wait a minute. Are you one of Sarah's students? What are you doing here? With Tovol, no less.
Hello, ma'am. I see things haven't changed much here. Hey, Margot. You're looking well. Last time we saw each other was when I came by for that request, yeah? Been a while.
Tovol aside, shouldn't you be in hiding, young man? The provincial army was searching for you not that long ago.
No one seems to suspect us yet, so we should be fine for now. I doubt they'll notice us so long as we don't do anything too crazy.
Well, if you say so. Is it really to know you're okay? Are you going to be staying here?
We're actually not sure what we'll be doing for now. More important than where we're staying, something we'd like to ask you. Rean explained why he and Tubble came to Celdic.
So you're searching for your classmates?
Based on what we know, they're somewhere around here. You wouldn't happen to have any leads at all, would you?
Sorry, can't say that I do. We barely get anyone new coming in as it is, thanks to all the train restrictions. And I would only be able to recognize the students who came with you last time.
That's true. Well, just knowing they aren't staying here is a big help. By the way, we had heard that things were pretty tense here, but seems to be relatively peaceful from what I can tell.
Well, there hasn't been any direct effect on the town itself. Rumor has it there's fighting going on over near the eastern border, though.
Over by Guerrilla Fortress?
Yes, seems like the Imperial Army's holding their line of defense over there. A solid one at that, too. They say the Provincial Army is struggling to break through it.
The Twin Dragons Bridge is over that way, too, actually. They must be fighting with the troops there.
Yes, well, that's why a lot of us are worried. If they're fighting that close by, then who knows when Celdic will get caught up in it.
That is an unfortunate possibility.
The market manager's been doing what he can to prevent the worst, but the provincial army doesn't exactly inspire confidence in their willingness to keep us safe, you know. If only the war would just be over and done with.
I feel you. Thanks for the info, Margot. You be sure to watch your back, alright?
Same to you too. Be careful out there.
Yeah. Should we be in hiding? Yes. Are we going to be in hiding? No. Okay, this seems like the dumbest thing to do.
This is the Grand Market, huh? Pretty lively.
Not as lively as it was, though.
Not lively at all.
This ain't the market I know.
Alright, there's some events over here. Oh no, you leave her alone. Is one of them drunk? Come on, we want your company for a while. There's no need to resist, you pretty thing you. We don't bite.
My apologies, but I'm in the middle of doing some work for the church and I happen to be underage too, so...
Come on now, no need to be so quick to say no. Just come to the guardhouse, pour us a few drinks and you'll be fine. You really don't want to come with us though, we do have other options open to us. You'd be surprised how easy it is to bring a girl like you in. We don't even need a good reason to arrest you.
But I...
Are those guys for real? There has to be a way to stop them. Hold up, let me handle this one. Goodness me, you wouldn't happen to be soldiers from the provincial army, would you? Huh? Oh, lucky me. Couldn't have asked for a better timing. You see, I was kind of hoping for a teeny tiny favor from you guys. Who the hell are you? Beat it. Hey, we're all friends here, right? Here, let's roll out some introductions. Call me Phil. I'm just your average friendly contractor looking for some good business partners, so to speak. After hearing about your valiant accomplishments during this war, I just knew I had to work with you directly. That's why I was kind of hoping you'd put in a good word for me with the head honchos over at your guardhouse. Excuse me? And why would we ever do that for a lowly merchant? You sure you should be making that assumption? You could be missing out. I hate to brag, but my reputation's pretty up there. Who knows? You might even get your name out there for introducing me. Come on, don't let a guy down. Actually, here, maybe this will help convince you. Tovo slips the soldier some mira. Now wait just a second. It's fine. Think of it as a little gift if you want. So what do you say, fellas? Good grief. Well, we've got no reason to turn it gift down. Bill, was it? We'll pass your name on, but I wouldn't hold my breath. That's what I like to hear. Wow. Ta-da!
Color me impressed. Tell me though, where did Bill come from?
It's just one of the names I used to go by. But hey, I managed to sort that out nice and discreetly, right? Bracers like you have definitely earned their name. Thanks for the help, Toval. I thought I was going to have to resort to force, but I'm glad you were able to resolve things without even having to reach for your weapon. No problem. Anyway, are you alright, sister?
Yes, thank you very much for your help. Reen, what are you doing here?
Rosine? Oh, another acquaintance of yours. Yeah, she's another first year like me. I'm glad to see you're safe and sound, Rosine.
Likewise. Would you mind accompanying me to the church? Staying here for too long may draw unwanted attention.
Sounds good to me. After you. I honestly thought he was going to play like the part of like her dad or something. After they walked to the church, Reen took the time to explain how and why they were in Celdic.
So you're searching for the rest of Class 7. I can tell that you've been through some rather trying times.
Well, I'm not the only one. Sounds like you had it rough too. You and Becky escaped together, didn't you? I hear Hugo's the one who told you how too.
That's correct, though we did end up splitting up from him along the way. I've been taking shelter here ever since, all while praying as much as possible for everyone else's safety.
Any chance you've heard anything about the other students or maybe even the academy itself? We're trying to figure out as much as we can.
Unfortunately, I don't know anything.
That's a shame, but the important thing is that you're safe. Actually, on that note, is the provincial army always that bad? Kinda messed up that they're getting flat out hammered in the middle of the day. And trying to pick up minors.
It's a relatively common occurrence, yes. They'll often get drunk and start breaking things or take goods from people's stalls without paying. It's not as though the merchants can do anything to stop it either. Nobody wants to have their goods requisitioned.
Sounds like the soldiers who aren't on the front lines have a lot of free time on their hands. Celdic hasn't been swept up into any battle so far, so yeah. Well, be sure to take extra care from here on, Rosine. And make sure to give the soldiers a wide berth.
Thank you for your concern. I'll be praying for you to be reunited with the rest of Class 7 soon.
Thanks. That makes the two of us. Alright, let's get out of here. I think we've asked almost all of the townsfolk at this point. And yet, here we are with Zip for clues. You sure they're really here? I kind of find it hard to believe your friend had Friends have gone by without a single person noticing them.
Balamar detected them, so they have to be somewhere in the area. If they're not here in town, then...
They're either on the highway or somewhere else in this general region, right? I hope they're holding up okay. Hey there, you two seem like you've got time to kill. Oh, there's a kid, didn't realize.
How about picking up a copy of the Imperial Chronicle? The latest volume's got boatload of handy information. And it comes at the low price of 100 mira. Not bad, huh?
We've got to push you one, don't we? Sorry, kid, but we're kind of busy at the moment.
Whatever, just take one already. You're gonna regret it if you don't. I mean it. It's gonna be nothing but regret.
Well, I guess it can't hurt.
Thanks.
Little con artist. Sheesh, he really wanted that sale. Don't think I've ever seen someone that desperate to sell a newspaper before. He did have a point, though. Reading the newspaper is a great way to get a better idea of what's going on. True enough.
Let's give it a read.
Breaking news. Noble Alliance forces keep winning. The Alliance's work to eliminate rebellious elements all over the country is proceeding smoothly. Very smoothly, in fact, with the latest official announcements reporting that 60% of the country is now under their control. One victory after another. I went to interview some of the soldiers on the ground in the Western Front about the ongoing battles. Standing in their base, it was easy to feel overwhelmed by the sight of countless soldats and state-of-the-art military airships lined up. I'd heard much about how superior the Noble Alliance forces were to the rebels in terms of quality and amount of weaponry and vehicles they have. But seeing them all in person, I finally understood that all I'd heard was completely true. The commanding officer I spoke to had inspiring words about the war itself as well. The armored division of the former Imperial Army may have been elite, but they are no longer have a good cause to fight for. Now they're simply a disorganized rabble. Furthermore, the beloved General Aurelia Le Guin and Brigadier General Wallace Bardius are both heroically fighting on the front lines with their armies at their side. Needless to say, morale is astonishingly high. We, however, do have a good cause to fight for, and because of that, the commanding officer continued, there is absolutely no chance we will be defeated. Predictions for the future. The Alliance forces seem to have every intention of following through on their mission to wipe out all the rebels. With most of their numbers already defeated, the former Imperial Army soldiers remaining have spread throughout the land and in areas are working with other rebels to worsen public order. I think I speak for everyone in saying that the complete elimination of soldiers can't come soon enough. Society, former Governor Regnitz formally arrested. What? The former Imperial Governor of Heimdall, Karl Regnitz, had already been apprehended on suspicion of treason, but he has now been arrested as a result of increasing evidence proving his guilt. His arrest means that now over 40 members of the Imperial government have been placed under arrest on charges of treason. Even the person leading the investigation was unable to hide his surprise at just how many rebels had been participating in government affairs unnoticed all this time. With more and more members of the reformist faction being found to be guilty of similar charges, we wouldn't be surprised if he had plenty more to arrest in the days to come. Incident: beware deception and demonstrations. The Army's press office has words of caution in light of the alarming number of demonstrations and false reports spreading across the Empire of late. In their latest statement, they warned supporting the former Imperial Army or sympathizing with their actions both constitute as treason. The best thing to do for now is ignore such degenerates. We sincerely trust that all of our readers will take heed of this advice and not pay attention to groundless rumors. Train and air travel update. Rail and air travel have gradually begun to resume as a result of the Noble Alliance's actions. However, the number of trains and airships in the operation remain limited, and major inspections are being conducted at key stations in the interest of security. Passengers wishing to travel should expect delays. There is always the possibility that public transport will be halted again depending on future developments. Citizens who have peerages will have priority when purchasing tickets, allowing them to travel more easily. Where certain members of the nobility will enjoy making use of this well-deserved service. Even Machias' dad has been arrested. So all of a sudden the Imperial Army and all the high-ranking reformists are traitors, huh? The Imperial Chronicle is not even trying to be impartial these days. It's safe to assume the Alliance has complete control over it. Most likely. Looks like the Alliance is so sure of their victory, they're getting things ready for when the war's over.
That's how to do it if you want things to go your way. They're a cunning bunch. There's something stuck on the last page.
Huh? You're right. A piece of paper? What's this? Is this a map? It looks that way. It's of the Eastern Highway. But what's with all the random numbers and symbols on it? N, P, B, R, Q. I'm looking at this and I'm not getting anything from it. There's more stuff written on the back too. The one who takes the queen holds the key to the king.
Is this some sort of code?
It's gotta be. Please tell me this isn't from who I think it is. It does resemble Phantom Thieves' usual weirdness. Except nothing's been stolen this time, so I doubt it's him. And it's not him proclaiming it was him. Actually, the symbols and the layout of the map remind me of chess. What do you think, Toval? Chess? Let's see. N is the knight, the horse, so it can only travel L shapes. The R is the rook, can move anywhere in a direct line. B is the bishop, can only move diagonally. P, the pawn. Okay, so with this information, I would need to look at the other side. Chess? Maybe. It does look like a chessboard. But wait, then that must mean... Let's assume that the colored letters each represent a different chess piece. In which case, the white cube must represent the queen. Then there's the black B and P, representing the bishop and pawn.
Don't look at me. I don't know anything about the games you people play.
All you need to know is that he's onto something. Assuming your theory's right, then solving the message written on the other side shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, hopefully. You want to head to the highway? It's the best lead we've got. Hand-drawn map. Alright, let's take a look. Alright. So, R is the rook, P is the pawn, N is... N is the knight, and B is the bishop. That just tells me, like, their potential placement. The rook can only go straight, so... What does it mean, though? And the queen is by the rook. That's supposed to mean the rook... Wait. So if we have to take it by... normal chess rules... then the white Q would be the white queen, which would mean that the R, N, B, and P are possibly on the same side, and the white queen is on the opposite side. Which would mean that the queen is by the rook, so would that mean the rook is in danger? Let's see. Well, I'm glad that we got that. Let's see. Apparently there's something for us here. Okay. What do we have here? Oh? Apologies. Do ignore this old man and his silly imagination. Things haven't been great since the war broke out. What with the tax increases, lack of trains, and goods being seized. Many of the merchants at the Grand Market just weren't able to cope with it, so they up and left. I can't deny that I've considered doing the same myself. He's got some good stuff. That's good. Let's see. Some accessories. He's just enjoying himself. Let's see, other shops. Excuse me. Oh, hey, it's you. Reen, you madman. What are you doing here? Good to see you again, Lyman. It's kind of a long story, but... Reen explained that he was here to search for his classmates. That explains it. Can't deny that you almost gave me a heart attack. Afraid I can't help you. Though Becky's back home, but I haven't seen anyone from Class 7. Alright, well, still, thanks. Grand Market is in a sad state, as you can see, but we're doing what we can to get things back to normal. Alright. What do you have? Gambler Jack. Boop. And I have like next to no money and resolved. Oh, it's gone up. So instead of 10 Mira, now each Sepith mask goes for 20. Nice. Alright, so on to the east. Okay. Alright. I know where I'm going. Somewhat. Hey there. I don't have anything. I mean, you do. Did I only get one? Hang on. Did I forget to equip him all this time? Okay, no, I just didn't have one for him. Bye. Fiber jacket. Where are you? Good, good. Alright, bye. Nope. Let's modify. Let's get that last slot. And now once I have enough Sepith to do so, I can start upgrading to level 2. Thankfully, it's about the same for everyone. And again, it depends on the lines. Covers? Oh my god. Oh wait, that's... Okay. Rhineford one, huh? I want an action. I want an impede. Can't get an impede. Great. I can get an EP cut though. Thallus. Passion. That should do for now. And over here in the church, there's someone we want to talk to. Get in there. Here we go. New recipe. Okay. Alright. Hope we're ready. Alright, so apparently there are pieces over here.
Okay, let's get looking.
I've got the map handy if we need to look up anything.
Yeah, I want to look. So, the rook and the queen are over here.
Oh, chest. I wonder what's inside. Stay sharp, guys.
Let's try that again.
Ready to go. Here I go.
Let's go ahead and heal Toval.
Kiss, activate.
Here you go. Huh. Cheers. Time to stop holding back.
Time to die. Oh shoot. We're dead. It missed.
Guess I pushed my luck. Here I go.
I'm still alive. Screw you, you oversized bird.
That's that. Let's keep moving. I did it!
Oh, chest. I wonder what's inside.
Well, first, let's get Thallus equipped and then use it. Save us some items. Here we go. I don't see anything like a queen or rook. Windmill's important for some reason. Man, I just keep getting beaten up. One more. None there. Something's going on at the farmhouse.
Let's get him.
What do we got here?
I'm up.
Hey, cute. The Ripper Squirrel.
My turn. Sit.
I missed.
Sure thing.
Fear
Try
break.
this.
And then Gale.
Second form. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Okay, we're done over here, so now we can actually move on. Remember when this was our pretty much our tutorial area? Ooh, new enemy.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Well, new old enemy.
I'm up.
Analyze.
Just activate.
Here I go.
Crop muncher.
Ready to go.
Let's move. Sit.
Oh, come on, Rain.
Sure thing.
There we go. That's how you do it.
Ready to go.
Here I go.
And dead.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Alright. There's that. Do I have anything for you? I had breath, but give me an EP cut. S tablet. That I believe restores. We should focus on figuring out that map for now. Okay. I don't get it, but there's a bunch of people over here, so... Or so I thought. Oh. Looks like the livestock counts. There? Huh? It's not often we see travelers around here. There's nothing really special here, but feel free to make yourselves at home. Actually, hold on. Since you came all this way out here, how about I give you this? Gambler Jack 2, Chapter 1. Are you sure we can have this? Sure, I've already read it. Should probably mention that it's a sequel to another book that came out a while back, actually. Deals with some risky themes, to say the least, so there was actually a ban on selling it for a while. If you've got a copy, does that mean it's no longer banned? Uh-huh. It was lifted not that long ago. I just wish the government would focus more on stupid restrictions like that than making it harder to sell our crops. But hey, it's a pretty interesting read if you're willing to give it a shot. I just might, thanks. The hell with the nobles.
It's December. Why do we have to be out working? You'd think we'd at least take a break during winter. I can't let Taram see me slacking off, though.
Good luck. And one more enemy. Okay, well, I've yet to find anything of interest here. Except this chest. Wait, why is the chest a old key? Here we go.
I can't believe it. That message actually pointed us to a key?
I figured that was this was the spot. First off, the one who takes the queen referred to the bishop in position to take the queen. and the location of the bishop's symbol on the map corresponds to right here. Nice to see we're on the right track. Only question now is, where's the lock for this key? The note says it's the key to the king, but it doesn't mention where the king is. Hold on, there's another note in this chest. Okay, the king lurks within his fortress. Take him and your path shall be clear. My only guess is the windmill. More like shenanigans, huh? More chess shenanigans, huh? It's not much different from the riddle we just solved. Yep, don't see why it would be. Our goal this time is to take the king. All we have to do is figure out which piece on the map can accomplish that. Oh, okay, I see. Oh my god, I'm dumb. It's the rook. The knight's too far away, and the pawn can't do anything.
And once we do, it's checkmate for our mysterious friend.
Time to get our heads in the game. Let me look at that again. Not the second one, this first one. Okay, so the message was like, to take the queen. So yeah, the bishop would have been the best choice. Okay, so now that I know that, this is going to be easy. Hopefully. So in that case, the piece to take the king is the rook, and that's where the windmill is. I just figured that it would be for...
We could probably fish here.
We'll do that later. Let's go unlock us a windmill. Whoever came up with this is pretty clever. Safe to say this is where that message was pointing to. Yeah, this has to be it. Let's try out that key we just found. Reen unlocked the door using the old key. Bingo.
That was easy. I'm betting the one responsible for the riddles is inside.
There's someone inside at any rate. I have my suspicions on who it is too. Ready to go in now? Who could it be? Weapons ready.
There you are.
Oh, I wasn't expecting this.
I knew it.
Machias!
Machias!
And the chest makes sense. Oh my god.
I knew you'd be able to solve my riddle. If anyone could, it's you. And, you look well, Reen. Oh, Reen, take it easy there.
I'm just so glad you're all right. When we parted that day, I honestly thought I would never get to see you again.
Come on, Reen. You haven't changed a bit.
Aw.
None of us had any intention of losing our lives in that battle. You knew that was true too, right? That's why you're here now, trying to find us.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Honestly, I wasn't sure if you were trying to hug me or mow me down at first, but I couldn't be more happy to see you again. Thanks for never giving up on us.
I think the tearful reunion's gone on long enough now.
Celine? Still a talking cat. And I think I remember you. You're a bracer, if I recall correctly.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. They've been helping me out for quite a while now.
Good memory. We never really talked much when we met on the Courageous, did we? Name's Toval. Toval Rondenor.
Rondenur.
Mind filling us in on what you've been up to all this time? We'll tell you about what's been happening on our end, too.
Info swap. Well, you of course know everything up till you flew off aboard Valimar last month. No sooner you left did we receive some very unexpected help. From none other than the Courageous. The Courageous, huh? Was Viscount Arcade on board? Yeah. We were dead set on fighting the Azure Knight no matter what the consequences. If doing so meant our deaths, I think we were ready to accept that. But before we could even make that choice, we suddenly heard a booming voice from up above. It shouted, "Now is not the time to fall with honor in battle. Now when we, not when you have dreams left to fulfill. Flee and live to fight another day." It was the voice of none other than Viscount Arcade. That does sound like him. Yeah, that it does. We did hesitate at first, but then we resolved to take his advice and escape. Thanks to the courageous drawing his attention, we were able to avoid being pursued by the Azure Knight. And splitting into 3 groups, we fled from Trista as fast as we could. Do you have any idea what happened to the Courageous after that? I'm afraid not. It flew off with a knight in pursuit. I haven't seen or heard from it since. I hope everyone on board is alright. We're talking about the Radiant Blade Master. I'd be more worried for the Azure Knight. Probably. So you escaped to Celdic? Essentially. I managed to escape with Fee and Elliot. Not sure how the others were split up though. Really? They're here too? Well, they're out at the moment, but yes. The market manager in Celdic proposed we use this windmill as a hideout, so we've been staying here the past month. It's been enough to help us look into a way to turn this country around, as well as try and find any information we could that would lead us to you. Well, you found me. Sounds like you 3 have been busy. Look who's talking. I can't imagine going through what you did, then seeing your sister and Princess Alphen taken from you like that. Know that none of us would hesitate for a second to help you rescue them. Thanks, Machias. I really appreciate it. Hey, so you were the one who made up those riddles, right? Was the kid selling us the newspaper in on it? You're correct on both accounts. We received a report from a reliable source in town that said someone resembling Reen had been spotted. I could have probably chosen a simpler method to get your attention, but what's done is done. Only you would make us run around solving a riddle using chess metaphors. You sure this isn't Phantom Thief's B influence rubbing off on you? Okay, less probably and more definitely should have chosen a simpler method. Regardless, I can hardly wait to tell Elliot and Fee that you're safe. They'll be as overjoyed as I once they find out.
Do you know where they went?
Yeah, they're out trying to find a way to head further east along the border with Crossbow. We want to go to what remains of Corellia Fortress. Corellia Fortress? Oh yeah, Margot did say that there were soldiers from the Imperial Army over in that area. Yeah, they're using the proving grounds near where the fortress used to be as a base at the moment. Specifically, Lieutenant General Craig's division is stationed there. The 4th Armored Division? Well, you couldn't ask for a better last line of defense. You're trying to get in contact with them, right? Precisely. We believe that might help us find some way to turn things around. And while they're out, I'm staying here and providing backup while acting as a liaison. It shouldn't be long before they give their next periodic update. We can apprise them on the situation and arrange to meet when they do. Got it. Guess we'll have some free time until then. Do you know if there's anything more we can do around here? I'd hate to sit and do nothing. How about we head back to the town? I want to have a good look at the surrounding area and see if there's any info I can pick up. That sounds like an excellent idea. Let's head to Celdic.
Machias joined the party.
Reen and Machias can now use overdrive when linked with one another. Machias! Looking sharp. Seriously, I do like the new outfits. It feels like we're wasting valuable time by sitting here waiting for Ellie and V to get in contact with us. Agreed. Let's go see how things are in town. But what if as soon as we leave they get into contact? Oh yeah, Machias' situation. Iron, yep. He's got defense and shield breaker. EP1 and hit 1. We'll give him Earth Lance. Give him health, we'll give him breath, and I'll give him shield. Oh yeah, none of his stuff's been upgraded. Well. He's got 3 lines, so line 1's going to be expensive. Line 2 is okay, and line 3 is going to be cheap as all hell. Sweet, we've got Machias. Now we just need to get Elliot and Fee too.
It's good to be able to travel with you like this again.
Back to Celdic we go. Oh man, we're starting to get people back. So happy. Let me see something. Only level 2? I feel betrayed. Anyway, let's get back to Celdic.